Hey guys, it's Dr. Matt bringing you another edition of Gym Stuff. And today we're talking about knee sleeves. So, like I said in the last Gym Stuff video, trying to bring some coaches on for these videos, but one, it's a scheduling thing. Two, with all the COVID restrictions, might not be the best idea for me to hang out after class and stand close enough to talk for these videos. So apologies, especially because one of the coaches recently, Coach Eric, posted he was doing some heavy cleans, heavy jerks with knee sleeves on. So I really want to talk to him about it, but like I said, one of these days. All right, so knee sleeves, if you're not familiar, they're the things you put around your knees. They just kind of slide on, a little neoprene sleeve. A lot of people like to use them for a little bit more compressive force at the knee, which allows you to produce more force at your knee, or so it feels like it. I'll go ahead and say my bias is that I don't like working out with any type of belt, brace, sleeves, or anything like that. Just kind of a naturalist that way. I don't know if you can say that or not. I don't know if that's the right term, but that's just me. So when it comes to knee sleeves, I don't like wearing them, or I don't see a lot of the reason for wearing them. Now, if you have bad knees, a recent knee injury, or doing really heavy weights, I can see the rationale behind doing it. But I think it should be a rare occurrence where you put on your knee sleeves. The reason behind that, and this is my rationale, is that if you're struggling with something, you should be working on that and not just relying on a knee sleeve to get you through, right? It's putting a Band-Aid on it, never addressing it, just kind of putting a Band-Aid on it, just like going. And you're always going to need that knee sleeve if that's the case, if you're never working on some of the limitations in your performance. The second one, if you're doing it because you're recovering from an injury, well, that's fine, but you need to expose yourself to loads that you can tolerate without that knee sleeve, right? So let's say that you're recovering from an injury and it just kind of hurts when you squat 135. Okay, well, you need to decrease it. Maybe just do a goblet squat, right, with a 55-pound dumbbell without your knee sleeve and see how that feels, right? There are ways you can make it more challenging to your system overall and get a good workout in, and expose your knee to certain loads without kind of tipping the scale and kind of re-injuring yourself, right? Talk with your physical therapist more about how to reintegrate fitness and how to do that. If you don't have somebody to talk to about that, that's what these videos are for, or you can just contact me directly. And then lastly, doing a big lift or a heavy lift. I'm fine with that in those instances, kind of protecting yourself. But again, with a big load, a heavy load at your max effort or sub-maximal effort, I guess near max effort, okay, why, right? Are you saying that mentally you're only capable of doing this much, but when you get close to your end range, you need a little extra support and you need that, right? Well, if you do that mentally, that's always going to be the set point. And so you're never, again, kind of like with the previous, with rehabbing and kind of recovering back from an injury, you're never going to expose yourself to those larger things without a knee sleeve. So why are you using them? Some people like just the way their knee feels in it, and again, that kind of relates to the first point. So, all in all, right, why are you using it? Is it a mental thing? Is it a injury thing? Is it, hey, I'm just maxing out, I want to protect myself? Okay, that's fine. But in my opinion, right, in my philosophy, it all relates back to the same thing. That if your body isn't prepared for something, or if your mind isn't prepared for a certain movement, what are you defaulting to, right? I always want to default to, hey, I'm strong, I'm capable, I can do this, let's try it. If I fail, whatever, I'll go down and wait, I'll keep working at it until I get there. As opposed to, well, I'm not quite sure I can do this, let me put that on. And hey, for some folks, that's not the case for their knee sleeves. Post in the comments if you want to, and we can talk more about why you wear a knee sleeve. I would love to hear that. But that's just kind of my general take. That's just my gym stuff on knee sleeves. So I wouldn't go out and buy them just because. They might look cool. But in my opinion, for an everyday workout, you shouldn't need them. So there it is, guys. Tag somebody that's a habitual knee sleeve wearer, and maybe they can have some more insight as well. As always, reach out if you have any questions. Hope you enjoyed this edition of Gym Stuff, and tag a coach that you might want to see me talk with on a Gym Stuff episode. Hopefully in July, August, we'll start to roll out some more Gym Stuff videos with coaches. Thanks, guys.